Hello everyone and welcome to Game 1 of the Season 7 Casanova Cup Finals between the number 7 seed, the TimCo Iceball Club, and the number 5 seed, Alaskan Bullworms. We're here for the finals once again with two teams that honestly I don't think people would have expected to have been in the finals this year. The visiting TimCo Iceball Club comes in with a record of 16, 9, and 5 for 37 points, but has had a very tough road to get here, defeating the London Loan Sharks and the Chinese benevolent Dictatorship. The Alaskan Bullworms, finishing with a record of 17, 10, and 3 for 37 points, defeated the number 4 seed Ukraine Russians and the number 3 seed California Communists on the way to get here. Neither of these teams have ever won a championship, and neither of them have made a final appearance until tonight. And an added note for the Bullworms is that they are the first expansion team to make a finals appearance of any expansion team that has ever joined the league. Now let's take a look at how these teams shaped up through the regular season. So, when looking at the tail of the tape here, the Bullworms got it done through solid defense and goaltending, especially, and are known for keeping their opponent off the scoreboard, as you can see, finishing tied for second place in the league for fewest goals against, and also were third in the league at fewest giveaways. They're a smart team who plays a very strong defensive game. On the other hand, though, the TimCo Iceball Club brings a much more balanced attack to what's going on around us, finishing 6th in the league in goals for, 8th in the league in goals against, and also tied for 4th in giveaways. A very smart team as well. The big difference between the two, I think, is how they play. One's more focused on a defensive first strategy, and the other team, the TimCo Iceball Club, is a much more balanced attack of offense and defense. But we'll see which one of those reigns supreme here once the game gets underway. Taking a look at the TimCo starting lineup. Offensively, this team runs through Haley Edmonds. Her 37 goals in the regular season was tied for the league high, so expect her to be a presence all throughout this series. Also, Akuma Ngiaita looks to become the first player in the history of the IIA to win multiple Casanova Cups. He won it back in Season 5 as a member of the Bombay Badonkadonks when they defeated the Netherlands Nunchucks. Defensively for TimCo, Randall Reyes and Juan Pablo Suarez have built some strong chemistry over the back half of this season, and rookie goaltender Kopiev has played really well all season. And on the bench for TimCo this evening, rookie Oja Boomjunang, the veteran Spectro Haywire Sunstreaker, and Mohan Kulkarni. Now taking a look at the Bullworms side, starting with their forwards, the majority of the offensive load for this team comes from Jean-Pierre Comtois and Sunhaze Flowerquest, their captain. And I would expect that most of the offense will come from this team through those two players. Patrick Heatley is a decent forward, but the majority of the goals will come from Comtois and Flowerquest. Defensively, Vasil Bascom and Rami Caton have done a solid job all year in front of Kostel Athanasi, but Athanasi is the nucleus of this team. This year he cemented himself as one of the premier goaltenders in the league today, finishing top 3 in amazing saves, and he'll be looking to carry the Bullworms to their first ever Casanova Cup. On the bench tonight for the Bullworms is Yuri Kaladas, Amare Bryant, and Boyce Braseno. The three of them, all a part of the inaugural Bullworms team who were selected in the expansion draft of Season 5. Now, our starting goalie comparison. Kostel Athanasi clearly is the more experienced of the two, but both of them have had a strong playoffs to get here. Kopiev with 10 amazing saves so far this postseason in 5 games. Athanasi with 9 in 6 games. Both of these goalies mean a lot to their teams and will do their best to keep their team in it, but I think that you might see the experienced Athanasi make a bigger impact the later this series goes. So we're just about ready to get underway here, and the game has begun. Game 1 of the Season 7 IIA Finals between the Alaskan Bullworms and the TimCo Iceball Club. The game begins, and it's not long before a goal is scored. Perhaps it's nerves from playing in the biggest games of their career, but Angel Kurtalon takes advantage of an early miscue and makes it 1-0 TimCo early in this game. And it would also stand as the only goal of the first period. TimCo would lead at the intermission 1-0. Maxime Comtois would be the one to tie it up here early in the second period. the French rookie hit a masterful spin move on the TimCo defense and fired it past Kopiev to tie the game 1-1 early in the second. But unlike the first period, there would be more goals to come. It would be Akuman Giayita later into the second period that would give TimCo a 2-1 lead. The Finals veteran looked calm and collected as he finished off this opportunity past Athanasi to give his team the lead once again. But Vasil Bashkin, defenseman for the Bullworms, would tie the game just before the end of the second period. He took a shot from distance and it's found its way home through traffic in front of the net. The surprising goal made the home Alaskan crowd roar to life as the period ended 2-2. And, in the final period of the game, the captain for the Bullworms, Sunhave's Flowerquest, would give his team their first lead of the game with his goal early in the third period. It's his 10th goal in just his 7th playoff game this year, and Flowerquest looks real confident and is on quite the roll out there right now. And his goal would stand as the final goal of the game. Kostel Athanasi came up huge for the Bullworms tonight, making 4 amazing saves in the process, 2 of which came in the final period. Rami Caton also added 3 shot blocks of his own, including 1 in the final period of play. The Alaskan Bullworms take Game 1 by a score of 3-2, and now lead the series 1-0. Tune in tomorrow for Game 2 of the IIA Finals for Season 7.